Hi friends, so this is my second installment on Agricola Master of Universe. I hope to portray in this video some of the actions that you can take and give you a quick overview of some of the key action that can take place in this game. So basically, I set up according to the rules, and luckily I did not get to deploy any tribal leaders, neither in this region nor in that region. This box was empty, and that permitted me to do a garrison action. And before I had done that, I used Agricola to do a leader action to reorganize the Augusta Legion with the Valeria Victorix Legion. And basically this legion starts with some OP overpowered units, and I took an underpowered unit from here and put it in this legion, and I took a powerful level 3 unit and put that unit in the Augusta Legion. That permitted me to take the lower level unit, take it out of the box, out of the Legion box, and place it here as a garrison. So that should give me a victory point. Now, every action in Agricola involves a cup redistribution from friendly to unfriendly, or friendly and vice versa, or unfriendly to hostile. And the battle cup is something different. So there's a positive cup adjustment when you do a garrison from one unfriendly to friendly, and that's all. And also it has one hostile tribal reaction, as opposed to 2 for a suppression or 2 for a battle. Passing is another action you can do, but that still involves a hostile tribal reaction. Now forgive me for if the game is out of focus. The technology that I'm using is really low-end Samsung Android. My that's all I'm working with at the moment. So I took the garrison action. Now I'm going to show you also how a battle action takes place. Now here, as you may be able to see, Agricola is trying to take over Ordovices with the Valeria Victorix Legion. Here. Now what that permits us to do is it permits the Romans to have the initiative in the battle. And I had rolled a 2, plus I add the resistance value of the tribal unit. And over here for the tribal formation table, I see that a 6 means that I have to draw 7 battle units. And you place the battle units in sequential order, and then you put your tribal units in order here. Now battle is a two-phase approach. First, if you do have the initiative, you attack the tribes, and then you defend against the tribes. Now, if there was a tribal leader in the region and Agricola was not taking place, that would be a situation where the tribes have initiative, and the defense round would precede the attack. In other words, the defense would go first, as opposed to the attackers. Now, in terms of attacking, you start from left to right in strict order, and since Agricola is in play, you can choose to attack the person with the lower defense value or the higher. I prefer, for one reason or another, to go and attack the higher value. So now basically I have to roll the dice, add my 2. My dice roll plus my attack factor here should exceed their defense factor. Let's see if that is successful. Take the dice, roll. I rolled a 6 plus 2 is 8, so that means this fellow goes to the dead pool. And then the second unit will take attack again Here it doesn't make a difference because, well, it does make a difference because the attack vector here is greater. So I'm going to choose to attack this. 3 plus 7 is 10. It exceeds the defense value here, so he goes in the dead pool as well. The dead pool serves a purpose because in the bookkeeping phase, housekeeping phase, there is this notion of Romanization that is important. Then that would be the third unit will attack, and I'm going to attack the person with the unit with the higher attack value. 4 plus 3 is 7. It exceeds. This person is gone. Now my tribal unit here will attack them. That's a 3 plus 2 is 5. It's equal, so the attack fails. Nothing happens. Now the defense round commences, and now what you have to do is roll. I rolled a 2 plus a 3 is a 5. It did not exceed his defense factor, which is a 5. So this is a failure to defend. If there was another unit adjacent to him, we would add both defense factors, and he would have to roll a die roll in excess of the sum of the two adjoining pieces. So this ends up in here. And eliminated legion units have an effect on, again, on the cup movement. Then it's his turn to defend against this unit. 5. Well, he makes it, and this person will probably make it because they're equal. Now what happens is that you got to fill in the lines. You do so by bringing the highest defense factor to the lowest number, and vice versa, until all the holes in the line are filled. Conversely, the same thing could have happened here, in which case you got to fill in the line. Now there's another attack, and we're going to attack the 6 with this fellow here, so he has an attack factor of 2. I roll a 3. It failed. 2 plus 3 is 5. He's defense factor 6. Now this fellow here will attack that unit. 3 plus 6 is 9. He's gone. And let's roll again. A 1. 3 is 4, and that failed. Now the defense round goes again, and if all your units are eliminated, then the game ends. In addition, you have to accumulate 3 victory points in order to go to the second turn. The other important factor in the game is Grappius. If he should appear on the map and he remains on the map until turn 8, you automatically lose the game. And if he does appear on the map through the cup, changing the cups from the cup adjustments, then you really need to travel all the way up to where he is in the box, battle him, and eliminate him in face-to-face combat. Essentially, that's the game. There is income tracking and victory point tracking. It's very important to keep track of your victory points, think of your actions before executing your turn, and keep in mind that you have to meet certain victory points in order for the game to progress and to win. In terms of a game system, it's an excellent game system. It's very thought-provoking. For every action, there's a reaction and a hostile action. And I wish most leaders thought about that before engaging in war. So if you're interested in buying the game, go ahead and do so. Highly recommended. Take care, and if you like, comment, subscribe. Any questions, I'd be more than glad to answer them. Take care, guys and ladies.